Hey guys, so just kind of wanted to tell you guys the story how I got the '03 Cobra here. So I've had the Cobra for about 8 years now. So I got it back in 2011. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys the backstory on how I got the car. So in high school, I was kind of really getting into cars. I've always been into cars, but I kind of got more into like watching YouTube videos of cars and things like that with my buddy Joey in math class. Instead of doing math class time to do our homework, we'd be looking at car videos. So, but anyway, so just from looking, I've always kind of liked Mustangs as a kid. So once I started finding YouTube videos, and I finally found the '03 Cobras, and I'll play a little clip of some of the older Cobra videos that I watched that made me want to get the '03 Cobra. So, like I said, I had watched all these videos and I was like, all right, this is definitely the car I want. And then I just had kind of been looking online at prices, and Cobras back in 2011 were going for, 20 to 25,000, in that general area. So that was, for me, just not doable. So I thought, hey, maybe a Mach 1. So then I started looking at Mach 1s. There were a couple of cool Mach 1 videos with superchargers on them. I thought that was kind of cool. So a Mach 1 was probably more reasonable, or even a GT, but a Mach 1 preferably. So, just continued watching videos and stuff, and kind of always on the lookout for cars that were for sale. So one Saturday, I asked my dad, I was like, hey, can we just go around and look for cars? I think he was doing some work. And he's like, yeah, I don't really feel, I got to do my work, whatever. And he's like, yeah, whatever, we'll go. So we ended up just driving around, just kind of looking. I thought, yeah, why don't we just go look at cars just to see what's out there around me. So I went to a couple of different dealerships. There was a dealership that had an Azure Blue Mach 1. That was it was a beautiful car. I think they wanted like $27,000 for it. Had like no miles. It was at a Jaguar dealership, so they wanted just way too much money. So went down the street to I think it was a Chevy dealer, and they had I think it was like an '07 to '09 GT500. It was red with white stripes. Looked really nice. We kind of looked around it, and no one came out to talk to us. We went to a couple other dealers. No one came out and talked to us, so which was kind of weird. Usually you kind of get swarmed at the dealerships. But anyway, so I went, we went all the way across town, and then on the way back, and I had seen something out of the corner of my eye. It was, I don't know, maybe a red car or whatever. So let's just go look. So we looked at the front lot. There were a couple Mustangs there, nothing that really interested me. And then one of the sales guys actually just leaned out of the window, or out of the door, and said, hey, do you guys need any help with anything? I was like, well, not really. Well, I'm actually kind of looking for an '03 Cobra. And the guy gave like the weirdest look on his face. Like, he's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I think we just got one in on trade. I don't know if it's an '03, but we definitely got a Cobra in on trade this morning. So, let me go get the keys and see if it's whatever. So ended up, the guy came out with the keys, and then we hopped on the golf cart and drove like to the back corner of the lot. And here was this car sitting there. It was super dirty. I think it had just gotten rained on that day, so it was like filthy dirty. And it was the most beautiful car I've ever seen in my entire life. I had never seen an '03 Cobra in person, just online. And after seeing it in person, it was just incredible. And I was like, this is the car. So looked the car around. I went and started it up. I saw the mileage, and the mileage said 45,000 miles, and I thought, there's just no way I'm going to be able to afford this car. It's got such low miles. It's got 45,000 miles. This car is going to be $25,000, easily. So I was a little skeptical and kind of bummed out at the mileage. I was kind of hoping for maybe some more miles because maybe it'd be a little bit more my price range. But then, so after that, went back inside, and the manager, the used car manager, this was right before winter too. So it was like, I think, what, October maybe? No, maybe November. I think it was like October or November. And the guy's like, we just took this in on trade. He traded this in and something else and bought like a King Ranch F-250 truck. And, we don't really want to stick it in our showroom. So we were probably just going to send it down to auction. So if I can make a couple $100, I'll sell you the car. So I ended up buying this car for $16,800 back in 2011, which is definitely, a super reasonable price for this car. So I was like, okay, let's do it. So then the car had gotten it got safety. This was a Saturday. It got safetied on Monday, and I went and picked the car up on Monday. They said it needed a new clutch, which was true. The clutch lasted me for probably a couple more years after that. It was just a little bit, the clutch wasn't fully disengaging, like on a quick shift from second to third. So that really wasn't big of a deal. I ended up fixing that later, but yeah, so that's the story on this car. So I'm definitely ridiculously blessed that this car was in the exact place for me and was at a price I could afford, and this car should have been $25,000. So I'm definitely super blessed to be able to have basically the car of my dreams. So that was just really, really awesome. So, but yeah, so that's the story on the Cobra. So I figured a couple of you guys probably would enjoy that. And I've had the car for 8 years now. Pretty much have modded just pretty much almost everything on the car, especially suspension wise. I got full tilt boogie racing bushings in the IRS. I just got Willwood brakes up front from Full Tilt as well, and then the rears got upgraded as well. So I do have a mods overview video if you guys are curious on all the mods that are in this car. I'll either put a card up in the right hand corner of the screen or video overlay. So if you guys are interested in looking at that video and finding out all the mods that I've done to this car. But yeah, I love this car. This car has been just super awesome, and I'm definitely happy with it. I'll never sell it. I'll definitely keep it till I die. So but yeah, anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Definitely consider subscribing for more videos of the Cobra and then the Jeep, of course. And anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.